state, especially Boston, or we call Charles River. Your mind like Charles River. Continue aloud. Don't block anything. Thought come, oh, that's good, that's bad, and stuck there. Just continue whatever are thought. Thought is you cannot block, and blocks didn't benefit. But benefit is you recognize. As soon as you recognize the water bubbles coming in the water and dissolve to the water, you don't need to take out the bubble, not need to separate the water. Thought is come from your mind. So the thought is the ornament in the mind. The Yogi Miller was a student, female practitioner, her name is Rechungma, remember? Miller would say, you need to meditate like mountain, you meditate like space or sky, and ocean. And she meditated, and she thought it's non-stop arising. She thought, I will meditate means non-thought, or thought block, or something like that. So, and then a lady asked to the Yogi Milarewa, when I meditate like mountain, sir or master, and thought is like forest, non-stop growing in my mind, how I can stop? When I meditate in like space or sky, my thought is like star or like galaxy, the countless arising. How I can comfortable mind to meditate? Like ocean, when I meditate like ocean, my mind or my thought is like ocean wave, countless coming. Then Yogi Miller will reply, my noble daughter, listen to me. When you meditate like mountain, and your thought is like forest, the forest is ornament of the mountain. You don't need to cut or block. Likewise, the empty space, when you allow to meditate, then appearance and countless like star or galaxies. The star in the beautiful light radiate is the ornament in the space. You cannot block, not need to block. There's the ornament of the space. Same as ocean waves. When you recognize the ocean waves, how high, and go back to sooner or later. Likewise, our mind, so many thoughts. Thought is nothing wrong. Thought is familiar. Thought is our habit. The habit you cite virtue, do something, and those thought again and again. But sooner or later, this thought is not useful. This thought is for useful. Your wisdom can divide it, and then your mind becoming familiar. What is continue allow benefit? For example, when we're driving in a highway, and say 75 mile hours, you see your right, your left, your front, behind, so many cars. You're not looking who's the driver, what is the driver license, what his name, you're not looking, not needed. We will know how to drive our own, even though so many traffic, but still we know how to manage it. No accident in here and there. Sim is a mind, so many thoughts, good and bad, so many mixed things. But in the pure mind is very strong. How many other comes and goes, the pure mind is never marked, become an impurity. Temporary, yes, but the natural side, the purity mind is very, very powerful. And mind is very unique. Mind, they don't have male, female, they don't have. Mind is like clean, clear, a mirror. Any object of front right away to reflect same color, size, count, etc. without hesitation or without divide, anything or nothing changing. Same as mind. You can look, we talked a few days ago, when you go travel, and you will say, I locked nicely my door. You can think, see, big building controlled by small lock, you can think about it, The house is big, and you have maybe 3 floors, 4 floors, or many numbers, but one block, you trust your lock. They say, hey, I have the locked. Now nobody come in because you locked. Now look a little deeper. Lock also trust to the key. Now look at it, key smaller than a lock, Now a little deeper. The big house depends on small key. And then who make the key and the small, the size can, on and off, but not a whole function. But we think this is accept. But actually you cannot block anything, like your mind. House like your mind. Ordinary people, we need to open the door, window, we go in and out. Physical, the mind, body, mind energy, not need open the door. Even though you go traveling from here to Asia, not need visa, not need air ticket. Wherever you want to go, you will be there. This is the inside mind. So we allow to keep in our mind, your body is so light, your energy is so strong and light. Problems we carrying, a lot carrying. Say for example, this one is yesterday happened, I'm carrying something, see? This is tomorrow, I'm worrying, carrying this one too. Then this one is next week, I'm carrying, worry too. Now you're carrying all junk. Something happened weeks ago, months ago, years ago, all your 10 junk back, and you worry 10 back in front. You don't have physical power to carry. So the mentally collecting so many things. The Buddha's practice always say, just whatever appearance and at the same time the despair. I always describe, if you are a good artist, you will try the best design in the water you can try. You make the landscape or things or people. As soon as you try in the water and despair at the same time. That is kind of mind needed, not holding. Just people say something, ready to go from here to here, from here to let to go. Because this holding is no needed, no benefit. And then the problems you curve, if you're holding, you can see this one. As I did, that's very strong. The stone I pick up in the beach, then I curve. You see, that's one. So this one stayed for a long, long time. You think she said for me, I forgive you. He said, I forgive you. You can this much deep in carrying your heart as long as you're breathing. 1 year, 2 year, 10 year, many year. You are the holding. That's you, in fact. But same this one in design in the water, very light, no impact, physical, mentally, spiritually. The mathematical philosophical text said, if you know one bamboo is a hollow, then you not need to say this is Japanese bamboo, this Chinese bamboo, this South American bamboo. Maybe this may be hollow, maybe this not need a hollow. This is your problem. You knew bamboo means yes, there are different colors and size, but all bamboo is hollow. When you recognize that one bamboo hollow, you knew all the bamboo in the hollow. Same as our own mind. Look directly at ourselves. We just say self, or the relatively say who is Lama. And somebody asks question. We have maybe here 3 people, and then whoever Lama say, I'm the Lama, right? Now deeper look a little bit, and I said I'm the Lama Sonam. Which one? My head is not Lama Sonam, it's a head. Hand is not Lama Sonam, it's hand. Then a little bit of details: skin, bone, blood. Try to particle. You can look the first atom. Which one is pinpoint Lama? That is Buddha's language called everything's interdependent. Interdependent, so many together we call tsokpa, or form of house. Countless the particle together make house, this in the depth. But separate everything dispel last particle, now which is the pinpoint, house or Lama. You cannot find, or the naked eye. You cannot find, now you will say you're existent or non-existent. You cannot deny that I'm here, I'm happy, I'm cold, I'm heat, I have emotions, so on and so forth. That's called relative truth. When the emotion arises, many people you practice or you heard, that's called Heart Sutra. Everybody familiar Heart Sutra? Yes, Heart Sutra. Tibetan called Sherab Nyingbu. Sherab Nyingbu, and the Heart Sutra essence, they say, form as emptiness. Emptiness, it is the form. Forms are no than emptiness. Empty is no than form. That's very useful. That's very uniform. That's more power than nuclear bomb, That's easy to just display how powerful your insight, ignorance or anger. Say, I'm very upset, I'm very angry because somebody broke my phone, for example. I'm very upset, right? You didn't think I cannot buy next one, but just you're upset. Just look, upset being to anger. The anger is also fire. The fire burning your peace and happiness deep in the mind. And the subtle level, the anger burning your immune system. And then the anger burn and your health. So now look at this kind of powerful anger. Even though this anger looks like very powerful. Now look, where's the anger? Look at your body. Where's the anger? From top in your head to down in your foot. Where is the anger? Where's the location, the anger? They make me always upset. Where's now? What color? How many? How big size? You cannot find one. So anger size like maybe 3 times, Statue of Liberty. Or count more than Sesame Sea. Or wider than ocean. Or you cannot say, no anger. Of course, no anger. You have such a strong feeling. So that is when you upset. The 2 places. One is very sadness time. One is a very, very high, happy, butterfly mind. I can do this. I'm so happy time. Then you say, your happiness is emptiness. Emptiness, happiness. Now this is the autumn or fall season. Good exam practice, go outside. Look there. Sit under the tree or just look view somewhere. The beautiful, colorful tree is changing, the leaves different change. Suddenly small wind. And the young branch, just, go to right, to left. Suddenly beautiful leaves coming down, slow emotion, leaves coming down. And the ground, just look there. Nobody made this one, just nature. Now you try to this leaf go back in the same place grow. You try to the leaf green, the orange color is become the green. Can you switch? No, that's just the nature. Life is that way to grow. Grow age, grow knowledge. Old is the best, nothing is worthy. I always saying, white hair is the best ornament. You cannot find it in the nature. Your experience is becoming the white. You see everything clear. Your mind is white means no negative. Sometimes not white hair, it takes time. That way, not many. You see, people old 80, 90, 100. Yes, there are, but not many. Many people die before. When we die, we need to confident something because precious life. You cannot born twice. Otherwise, I will go back and then go to English school and I'll learn good English, then give you teaching. It's not happen. You know, if you say, I'll go back, 2 times PhD and I will sign this and that, it's not happen. But not hopeless. Every moment you can make increase, develop. Remember, opportunity is like space. Space belongs to the whole universe. Even though somebody power, they cannot control in the space, but they control your own mind. We control the element, the elephant, tiger, all those big animals, physical things, but the mental. We don't know how to control our own mind, how we can control the others. But they're very nice, they're kind, We're training for them many, they looks like their lesson. When there comes strong opportunity, nobody can compete elephant. Look size human being and elephant. But generally speaking, we can control elephant. Elephant become the crazy, some different seasons you cannot control. That is the Buddha's teaching say, sometimes your mind become crazy elephant. But you heard many, many times crazy monkey, but you didn't hear crazy elephant. Crazy elephant is more dangerous than crazy monkey. Monkey is jumping here and there, but non-stop means monkey. Elephant is crazy. Whatever front they destroy because they're very powerful. They can smash a small building in a car and people easy. And likewise, our mind, we need always think. This mind become victory. Victory come from victory. Victory come from our nature. When Buddha was the day before under the Bodhi tree, meditated. And the subduing meditation, he meditated. And there's so many maras, rakshas, demons, ghouls, all bad spirit try to disturb him. No one shaking Buddha. Buddha comfortably enlightenment. No one asked to the Buddha, you are not enlightenment. There's so many scholars, yogis and yoginis, sadhu bhavas, etc. Because the Buddha is learning life after life, so many lifetimes. And the Shakyamuni Buddha's lifetime, he explained, he showed the example, one human life can, what kind of succeed. This is a very good example. Buddha was very family richness at the town, kingdom. One of these days, what you call a luxury family. At the time, whatever the necessary needed, and the soul richness. But Buddha, young prince, the Siddhartha, he recognized this is temporary. And he want to see, make sure this in the kingdom inside, many pleasant see, hear, smell, and so forth. I want to see outside also, wishing the same situation. And then his friend traveling in the near kingdom, and they see the very old man, with a can, band and body. And the young Prince Buddha Looks like he didn't know. Of course, he's not. That way, I said morning. Remember, undercover Bodhisattva. He looks like he's regular people. He don't know what's this old, why this old, how old. There's only this person old. Well, we are also coming like this. And his friends say, "Oh, this is called old." When you leave age, that's the way to old to end. And then this circle continue, and there are somebody's, very emotion, upset, somebody grouped carrying something, then the princess said, what happened? That's called end of the life, called death. And that's where the old emotion, other people's upset and, miss it, so forth, they're crying. Then the other side, there are many people happy, cherishing, welcome sound. Then what happened? Some birth. So within short period of time, birth, age, death, it looks like very good short movie, especially the Indian movies. And there are a lot of emotions and dancings and fightings and death and so many things. So this is short image for you, give you, and a very good lesson in our life. So if you are maybe teen, you have a lot of opportunity. Finish school, looking good job, looking for good relationship. If you're 25, you have educated, you just found new job. Now you're looking two more things: good relationship, good money, house, nice place. Okay, now you're 35 to 40. You have husband or wife, house, car. Now you're 40. Now you have 2 kids, 1 kid, need kids, not need kids, all decision. 50. Now you're happy and at the same time looking for the retirement, enough money or not, So when is you see when is it, that's it, that's my life. Now I don't need anything, I got every happiness. Now 60, you need double glasses. This vision is not to see. My doctor said this changed, this one is not so good, your lower back is not so good, the kidney is very cold. Now problems more begin. 70s, and you see the one people become looks 3. Now worse and worse. 80, all foods, no more taste. 90, you cannot walk yourself. 100, I wish I was young. I wish, yes, you are young one time, but you recognize. And then 100, maybe I'm just trying to 100. That's it. People are just walking, talking many things. You just only listen for them. You cannot move anything. So when is the best time? If not practice right now, when is the best? You search many, many times. Google, make me happiness, get something. Amazon, give me something, happiness. And then the other apps, whatever you have, give me happy. What do you get it? Now your search is finished, or still search more? Just early, people driving 70 to 75 miles and more, whatever your speed, so much. Why? Looking happiness, looking for early morning, coming back disappointed. I don't like my boss. I don't like my old car, smells so bad. And the weird sound, it's danger, I don't like. I like my house, I don't like big bill. I like this and that, but there are so many buts coming out. When you practice, there are no but. More practice, more happiness. This happiness, you care wherever you go. Nobody can steal or store. The Vajrasattva practice, the best, remember this morning we talked, the purification, purify. So this the after our morning sections I want to share, but then now a little bit. So the life so precious, why we call it precious? Precious means rare. It is rare. How? Everybody know, easy. Now 8 point something billion people on this earth. That's a large number, right? How many replica do you exactly physically and mentally? No one. You're the only one. You're unique. You're the only one. So likewise, we need companion, friends, family, many things together. There are times like the book, chapter 1, gathering chapter. Okay, I have mom, dad, 3, 4, 5 brother, sister. Chapter 3, separate. Brother go married in east, sister go to west, parent pass away. Chapter 4, become self. Because we born ourselves. The only father and mother, they give all the conditions. As soon as we birth, they also separate outside. Mothers carry you in 9 months in her in the body. After your birth, she carry many, many things. Whenever you need, she and you not together. So that's the moment the precious means you're the only one. But when we grow, that's kind of natural power. People sometimes go, oh, that's difficult, I cannot understand it. Yes, we will look at kids. And the baby born today cannot walk tomorrow. Next week cannot interview job. So that takes time, the young 7 to 8 pound, that small one, right? We know this has become very scholar, doctor, lawyer, but right now it's mistreated small pound. We not say this is not a human being, but this precious, it takes time to mothers how much effort, so much. Even though she is trying to deep sleep, but as soon as the baby move a little bit sound, she's ready to there. The father is next door, yes. I don't know how to say next door or next somewhere. He's snoring, no problem. The mother's any baby sound, she ready to care. Bodhisattva was more than that. I said, remember morning why? Mother give you the good education, good livelihood. But more than that, she's also in the samsara. She don't have qualified to give you, be free from the root of the suffering. Because she's also the same boat. The Vajrasattva, a captain of the liberate. What do you call, some of the people go here, East Coast to South Bahama, right? Cruise. We go to cruise, happy. Then we come back, see? We never go someplace. Then you come back. You will go happy to vacation. Then you come back. Because I and me is something's floating there. This helps for you. As long as you have the relationship, you have the family and something in front of you. Every moment is so precious. I have so much opportunity gathering, share love together. But it's not forever. There's a practice help you more stronger, loving kindness person. Love to all beings, love to your partner, family, pets. That kind is the power of the practice. Because one mind becoming and the selfness becoming more and more, and your love is more directly for the beings. So that's called the bodhicitta. Bodhicitta and attachment is sometimes similar. Some people say, you see today we saw the 2 small cute kids who say, oh, I love so much, they're cute. That's the powerful, they are some caring, very powerful. Now this is, same kids, maybe now 67, 80 years old. I'm not sure you say I love so much because, the different beings, this is the same, but see. And the Lord Jigten Songgon said, Ningji bodhicitta is when you see the people are very suffering. as we saw all the time. And people shooting, and people doing something. You can look especially, not need too far. I'm not talking the 1,000-year-old story. I'm talking right now. Look, people in Boston Medical Center, they're under the bridge, the one section, summer. Oh my goodness. This looks like hub in death. What do you call, like zombie? People make the what do you call, Japanese tree, bonsai, you know. They make different designs, you know. Some people use them, you know, like this. And some people like to create almost head touching the ground. Almost looks like there's no feeling. You can look this one and then you look yourself. How much you have, what do you call, appreciation, how much you have opportunity. If you use, you can see this is you, how suffering they are. But those beings, they have no clue to suffering. What do you call the addiction? People say, this is my last tea. I'm addiction myself, the tea, for example. Say, this is my last tea. Oh, this is my last tea. See here, I'm talking tea, and still I'm holding tea. My last is never ended. And what is the result? Does the people enjoy the suffering? No. That's what the lack of the wisdom, and then their own ignorance, or what do you call, deny themselves. And then say, my family is very bad, they kicked out of me. My relationship is very bad, they kicked out of me. My boss is very bad, they kicked out of me. Now, they didn't say, didn't take care of myself. Same, once we have practiced precious body, precious mind, we didn't use. And then, you know, usually we grow up and hop and full and higher, like in a fruit tree. Someday we're going to use it. So this the Vajrasattva practice, you become, we call, how you say, full of the enlightened body. And some beings looks like human being, but worse than animal. They don't have any idea karma how to work. Even though you denied it, karma or the action you did something, even though you try to do something, skip. But karma is, I always say, karma is more than better than a security camera. Every thought as they will collecting. What do you call data? The karma data factor is very good. You understand? I'm not sure what I'm saying. But it's okay, right? I made up something, you know. So this, the Buddha's language is called karma. So this, we always remember, any difficulties we will purify. This is, we have the good news, dharma teaching. How much we will do bad things, still we have to purify. Buddha's teaching never said, that's it, you're hopeless. Buddha's teaching is like good buffet. No one say you only eat the rice. Why are you eating the rice only in the big buffet? So Dharma teaching is like more than a buffet. Okay? So, someone requested to hear one text, maybe she can share. The Noble Mahayana Sutra teaching the four factors. When she share in the screen, then you can take the click in your phone, okay? You are in the Zoom, not yet? Can you share the Zoom and she can share the text? You can click in your phone. I will give you Zoom number. You ready? Your phone? Yes.
Does everybody have the link?
Yeah, that's better to see the text.
The link is at the website.
Okay, Zoom one.
I can,
Huh?
let me give you the Zoom ID number.
Oh, that's
Okay.
it too.
Yeah,
Even better.
definitely. See?
Even better.
Yeah. And go ahead.
The Zoom ID number is 942. And once you're in the room,
Morning, evening, whenever you practice, and you can just use it. Okay, everyone, yes? Okay, yes, everyone? All right. So now I will keep the transmission reading slowly, and first in Tibetan. Then Larry can read English also slowly. Then we can explain slowly. Our life so fast, we try to slowly, okay? Yes? It's okay. Yep. Sanji Chudo Zoga Junla, Chanju Bodu Dali Jubzu Je, Daka Junzu Jigo Tsunum Jin, Dola Penji Sanji and Jubari Show, Manam Kadanyan Besimje, Tamji Dawada Deve, Judan Dembra Kurji, Dungere Dunga, Juda Tawa Kurji, Dungeme Dawada Medawa Kurji. Nirin Jadani da Deve, Danimla never Juruji, Taso Hundetan Lochus and Dover Jinjula, Chulam, the Dover Jinjula, Lamchubas, Ever Jinju. Chuba issues the Javarashin Jolabdo, Namo Oriel Hayegadalu, Daniji, Trumbondo, Ganando, Dogu, Getabe, Chism, Tamje Gedo, Dagi, Chujendo, Pakba, Chushi, Dembashi, Jawatiba Chimbondo, Yagara Gedo, Aria Zadura, Danmanere, De Shana, Namama, and Sudra. 부엌에도 파고 추시 담바시 저와 대본저보도 산제의 전루 선바든지라 차차로 네가 다게 되고 되지는 좀 된데 숨주자 숨벌 하이 나나 해 눈사 추사나 결론합자 담백이 노기 근데 심보당 참바단 잠발로서 봐서 저 선보면 rab도 망보다 탑지도 쉽대 네, 좀 된데 이 전주 선보 전부 잠발아 가자바 참바 전주 선보 추시 된데 나 디바 최신 싹바 신규 넘버 유로 시강시나 디다데 남버 순짐 군두 줘봐 당 님부 군두 줘봐 당 소로 주벌 집에 또부당 땡지 또서 텔라 넘버 순짐바 군두 줘봐 니 미기벨레 텔제 제나 텔라 기와망 인노 텔라 니부 군두 줘봐 니 미기벨레 제네 짱 개벨레 신도 좀바워 텔라 소로 주벌 집에 또네 돈바 양 타바 랑베 미치베 돈바 토바야 오 텔라 땡지 톱네 산제랑 추다기 룰라 잡순 조와 등 찬주게 섬묘동와 때 뒤톱던 덴발라 덴베 디과 신주 넘버 메뉴 소 참바 찬주게 선바 진부 추시부 대다던 데나 디과 제신 싹바 신지 넘버 유로 찬주게 선바 전부 너데 따도 락버 차오 칸도도 차오 삼버 차오 공버 차오 망도 차오 대나 니와 체원 대분 진면어버린 유로 좀 된데지 되게 제가 전에 전주의 선바 참바당 경호 대다당 전주의 선바 대다당 개진 라속고 하이 분남당 탐제된 데에 코로디다 이런데 좀 된데 육성벌로 뭐버도도 보고시지 티버지 뭐도서 제가 지금 무슨 무디 당 수신 로자와 밴디시 대주지 슈데텔라 파워워 오케이. Now you will see here the Chu Shi means 4 ways. 4. Number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There are some 4 ways to purify your opportunity. So now, Larry, can you read the English from beginning to end?
Homage to all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Thus did I hear at one time. The Blessed One was dwelling in the Sudharma Assembly Hall in the heaven of the 33, together with a great gathering of 500 monks and very many bodhisattva mahasattvas, including Maitreya and Manjushri. At that time, the Blessed One said to the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Maitreya, O Maitreya Bodhisattva Mahasattva, if you possess 4 factors, the misdeeds you have committed and accumulated will be overcome. What are these 4? The action of repentance, antidotal action, the power of restraint, and the power of support. The action of repentance is to feel intense remorse for any non-virtuous action you have committed. Antidotal action is to put great effort into virtuous actions once you have committed a non-virtuous action. The power of restraint is to make a promise and thereby refrain from any similar action. The power of support is to take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, not to abandon the mind of awakening. By relying on such powerful forces, you will be immune to misdeeds. O Maitreya Bodhisattva Mahasattva, if you possess these 4 factors, you will overcome any misdeeds that you have committed and accumulated. The Bodhisattva Mahasattva should continuously read this sutra, recite it aloud, reflect and meditate on it, doing so many times. Through this, the effects of negative conduct will not come about. Once the Blessed One had said this, the whole assembly, including the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Maitreya, the monks, the bodhisattvas, and the ranks of the gods, such as Chakra, were overjoyed and full of praise for what the Blessed One had taught. This concludes the Noble Mahayana Sutra entitled Teaching the 4 Factors.
Okay, see. So this is the sutra also explained. Same as with this morning we talked about Vajrasattva practice, how can benefit. So good things to remember. And our lifetime we meet Buddha's teaching, and you have your own language, English, Chinese, etc. So now you need only attention, So the past Buddhas and Bodhisattvas keep this teaching. Many people happen to their life change. Why not me? Why not me? And never late. So this is one of the great Pandita, scholar, translator, 8th century, Dharma King Tsun Dezen, and he inviting the great Shantarakshita scholar and abbot in Nalanda University, and also the Tantric master Guru Pema Sambhava, second Buddha, all Manjushri, Vajrabani, Avalokiteshvara, 3 combining one Buddha is the Guru Padma Sambhava. So Guru Padma Sambhava was very powerful. So the great Dharma King inviting to the inland of the Tibet, and there are one his disciple called Lojen Berujana. Berujana is very powerful. I think our sanghas many times there I explain. You can watch the documentary Berujana reincarnation in Bhutan, and you can look. And this young Rinpoche, age 6, he said, "I will show you 6 important miracle and previous reminding." This previous means not yesterday, in 8 centuries. So this is the powerful in Tibetan Buddhist tradition. They have reincarnations. Some of the people that are reincarnations made up, It's not make sense. But they have circumstances, different place, rebirth. Some is very purity. Some is didn't show what they have. Because, and they say Vajrayana activities didn't share with Theravada or Hinayanas because they're different view. And then no benefit becoming wrong view. My point is Vajrayana, okay, you can search YouTube, Vajrayana reincarnation, return from Bhutan to Tibet, something like that title. Oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. And all the great masters, of course, they know what is reincarnation, how they transform their mind in other place, how sharp their mind and memorize previous many things. But for us, I cannot say for us. For me, I don't know what happened yesterday from morning to afternoon. I forget everything, So forget it. Fast life is too far away for me, and not the same everybody. So My point is never too late to remember subject from here to the different place. The Vajrasattva, when he was giving teaching, the one old man in Tibet, he's take care of family, first his own family, then his grandkids, then grandkids. Now, last man, what do you call he here? Oops, he knows, oops, he didn't carry any dharmas because he's for full-time job take care of the family members. Then he thought, I want to do some meditate. Look, my physically cannot stay in the straight, my back, span because I'm aging, so forth. And then his teacher, Vajrasattva, said, your mind is very strict. That helps your body. But I guide you, your body also straight. So he make design, looks like maybe L-shape, L-shape or something comfortable, put in his arm, both side and next, and then straight, And he meditate, he physically is just very comfortable. When your body is straight, same as yogi people talk, or yoga's teacher, right? Your channel straight, your chakra straight, and your energy flow very easy. And that cannot block in your toxic, something stuck in your body, because all the chakra channel related open. 75,000 channels open at the same time. So then the great teacher gave the old man, he's 85 years old. You can imagine. He never thought my mind is too old. His motivation is very young, enthusiastic. And within a couple of years, he become enlightenment because he's now time to, I need to pray. Now a time to practice. Similar, Yogi of Milarepa, most of you familiar, very famous, Mahasiddha. He's one of the disabled hunter, right? Hunter Gompo Dorji. Remember this chapter? Yes, how many you remember? 1, 2? Okay. They are long stories, short stories. And he said, I'll give up because, what you give me teaching makes sense. My whole life hunting to serve my own family. Now I have consequences because I did for, take care of my family and my hunting dog and me hunt so many animal lives. Now I know I'm a little bit heavy. I need to do something. And then Milarepa give many teaching and ask question. The Milarepa is, he or clairvoyant, he know what time. He said, okay, I don't have time to chat with you. I need to go to meditate. And he said, can you please listen me? I have a request. I need to go home and I can talk to my wife and kids how to live in a good life. Then I come back and follow you. And Milarepa said, well, you live whole life, your honey bunny together. That's why you create so many taking the animal lives. You go back, I will guarantee you're not coming back because your wife said, what do you call here, nice sweet language, honey, and bunny, what do you call, honey, bunny, whatever. Then the kids say, my daddy, you're the best in the world, and the holding your food, you cannot keep up easy. The Milarepa said, your choice, go back to home, of course you will go. You follow me. My life is not, fancy, very simple. When I get food, I will eat. Or I didn't get food, I'm okay. So he was just, I like what you say, but I have the responsibility and so on and so forth. The final, because your mind is not strong, you need to practice. I'm not saying you need to divorce her now, okay? I'm saying you need to practice. That's all, okay? Sometimes he thinks relations is bad. No, relations is beautiful. It's okay, good. But practice. Make sense? Okay. Do you have any questions? Little bit, maybe some, a little bit doubt is good. Doubt bring to come clear. Then we can, I can give you 20 minutes of question answer, then we practice Vajrasattva sadhana. Don't be shy, I'm learning too. We're learning together. Also practice and share. Maybe some Tibetan called Misumjula, Samba Sumjun, Zo Sumjula, Rajutukju. Tibetan say 30 people, 30 mind, 30 bull or yak, 60 different horns, even the same above the ear, but they're not the same design. Some go this way, some this way, some this way, all different thoughts. So we can share something. Yeah. If you have question.
Simone, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So my question is, I know that Vajrasattva is a practice that emphasizes purification of bad karma and so on, but I have found myself in some situations where it's very difficult for me to control certain feelings, like, let's say, anger, or sometimes you feel some hatred for someone that has hurt you and so on. Is there a special way or like a particular form that we can use this practice to
Yes.
purify these feelings in particular?
Yes, there are so many tools, my friend. You don't like any food, any smell. Say you don't like anything, something. For example, when I was in Malaysia, many people like the big fruits. I don't know what you call. When open, the smell is not pleasant, but people say it's good taste. What do you call? Durian, right? For me, when I'm angry, I need to bring one of those fruit in the plastic bag in my bag. When I'm angry, need to open. And my mind is, I don't like this one. At the same time, your anger is disappear because the smell is so strong for you, So that's the technique. And also sometimes you maybe the sound, the smell, or something you can near you at this help you not need to arise and continue the angers. The angers are more danger than what called the fruit.
Durian.
Durian, yeah. Many of my friends, they say this is the king of the fruit. When we were in the Malaysia, all my friends in the one desk, they enjoy. I was look so precious, I was way other side because for them it's good, not for me. Listen, the fruit, it don't have. I make happy one group, I make one miserable one group. They don't have. So you see the individual, they have some impact. So that is your tool. In Tibet, all time, what we do in something your pocket, bring some piece of rock. For example, you go to message, you forget, you bring piece of rock in your pocket. As soon as you touch the piece of rock, you remember what you're carrying message. Sometimes with mind training, you have good size long hair. So when you will just very angry and your hair tight, a small piece of rock in your ceiling, and then you try to more anger. Your anger, you move more and it hurt more. And your mind is very peaceful. You can sit there, no hurt yourself. So this is when we retreat. When you becoming sleeping, and then our hairs tight, or the piece of rope in the ceiling. It's not punish, it's self-training. For me, it's useful. We have different kind of. That's one of the tools. Okay. Any here problems? Not necessarily problem, just question. Yes.
Maybe a very good way to go back to the question this morning. One person asked about anger.
Yes.
Anger is very difficult emotion.
Yes. Yes.
So we just learned something about 4 factors.
Yes.
One of them was repentance. The second is the antidote. And the third
Everybody can hear?
You have to talk louder.
First one is repentance. The 4 factors that every bodhisattva should learn and cultivate. The first one is the repentance, maybe not connected to anger, but more like you repentant if you do something wrong to others, or you feel you not treat other person correctly. But now just focus on the anger. I mean, first of all, it has so many factors why you get anger. You anger, you mean your mind, mental, emotional There's anger to another person, that means outside you. So I heard someone mention about you cannot control another person's mind, you only control your mind. So that also is correct answer. So we have to learn how to control our mind, that's first of all. Or maybe investigate why you're angry to that person. Kind of face it like almost like analysis. And then when you calm down a little bit, and then you start to see something, why I got angry to that person. Did that person do something wrong to me or hurt me? And then you can keep investigating until you find out that I can tell you one story about Buddhist story also, that one person that beaten up by another person, and he was so angry with that person, and he said, why you beat me? It turned out that the person that beat him, he was a bodhisattva. He said, well, you got to think about why you got angry with me. I hold a stick, so we have three things here: you, me, and the stick. I hold a stick. I happen to be hit you, so let's analyze together. So three things. You got hurt, maybe something in the past. You might owe something to me, or you beat me up or something. So he give example, little type of antidote that you start to analyze in your mind when something happened to you. So you kind of keep investigating, and then they say, well, you got hurt. My stick was touch you. I applied to it. I must have something that I had to do that for you or something to train you to learn how to connect to what happened to you. You not project that emotion or feeling outside. First have to be inner emotion. Why I am angry to that person. You analyze that. And this is one, not repentant in this case, more like analysis. So the second, we're talking about the antidote. So maybe you can apply antidote to anger. So if you anger, you practice shamatha, you may not be able to get upset with that person quickly. You might feel something about it, and you start questioning this type of action, why I am angry with that person. I bet you can find it. You can find it why you're angry at that person. So that antidote. So if you are taking Bodhisattva vow, you know that one of the vows say, I will alleviate all suffering from all mother sentient beings, no one left behind. Even not just alleviate, your burden has to be liberate that those persons, everybody, not one left behind. How can you get angry to a person? Because all of these beings are your mother, so you can't get angry. So that's the third one. You can use antidote. And you can even go deeper. You're angry, you destroy your merit and bodhisattva path. You can't get angry with another person because this is the one that's very strong one. Strong emotion, you cannot get angry with another person. So you keep that deeper and deeper. To one point, and you say, I'm still angry with the person because even though I'm trying to fix it up, be nice to him, but he still keep coming back. At the end, maybe you can apply the emptiness. That's another one that Lama just mentioned recently about the Heart Sutra. So I can contribute this thinking apply to me too. Just like Lama said, I'm still angry. I'm not perfect. I'm not a real bodhisattva yet. So every one of us have a duty. First of all, control your mind, analyze, and then face up to what the problem you encounter, and find out. You will find it. And if you take bodhisattva path, you take Buddhist path, seriously, you will find it. You will find a solution. Thank you. I wish I have you.
All right. So anger is, when the middle the anger not easy to control. But this is the another one. Everybody familiar. This day is very famous, right? Mindfulness practice. This is simple and very practical. Anger is not coming or just pop up one time, but you build little while. So similar, your body can familiar when anger or heat come in your body. Now you can see you hurt the person is always not make sense. Now you can see his or her act does not make sense. At the time, don't build, continue. That is where I said you move something and do something. So anyway, any other questions?
Lydia has her hand up.
Yes.
Lama, could you please explain a little bit more of the sutra? What are the 4 factors?
Okay.
Thank you.
4 factors in here. Larry, can you read again the 4 factors? I see where this one. Second page for Yashigan Shir Madhubudha Sadhu, Mahasadhu. If you have the process for the 4 factor, you will overcome any mistakes. So here you see right now they're sharing the text here. Number soon Jimbo Kunduchu Migiwe Le Janatil Yomo. So here said the action or repent is to feel intense remorse for any non-virtue action you have commit. So 4 there are one of this Sun Jimbo Kunduchu Migiwe Le Janatil Yomo. Sometimes, just we're talking the anger right now. Sometimes, people say, and the Buddha's teaching said, if you want to hit and Devadatta, but you will, you can hit the Hajin, the another practitioners. So that's you're very disappointed sometimes. You think this is my enemy, and you will say, maybe sometimes this happen, right? You can text message in the wrong place. Does it happen, you guys? I want to share this only somebody name. Then, oops, you didn't check the full of the name and the first maybe T or S, whatever this is similar. You send. You don't want to send this message to him or her. So then now you're disappointed. You're worried. Maybe this person is very upset, or maybe, oh my God, what happened? Sometimes you will just very shortly you can take out, you delete it. Sometimes they expire 3 minutes, sometimes you cannot delete it. Same as this one. When we mistake something, we recognize together, say, I did something, I don't want to upset, continue myself and others. Please guide me something. When this mind arises in your mind, you will become a very powerful compassion. That is, I will relate it. This story tell you one of the Buddha's disciple, Genlong Sangyong, the bhikshu, noble one. He was very good making clay. Remember the clay? And he make nice design his meditation room upstairs, downstairs, different color and design. Everybody maybe not rejoice, and somebody a little bit jealous. Somebody said, why are you so fancy, this and that. So many gossip around, And Buddha knew this is not good for everybody in the community. So we renounced it. So you showed your skill, and somebody see that you're skillful. Somebody without reason and jealous, then the jealous make upset and they see it go to no benefit. So Buddha said, okay, tomorrow is time. All the young monk called Navas, you can say here high school kids, go, everybody hit this nice clay house, piece of rock, destroying, because it's so nice. And here's a lot of attachment. All young monks very happy to, within short time hit rocks and destroying. And then after Buddha and his friend coming together, including the bhikshu, noble one, as soon as he saw his house, bad shape, he was so angry. He was very upset. Who did this one? Who can say, give permission to destroy my house? And, he will say many reasons. Then all the monks and Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, novice monks, bhikshus, including Buddha was there. Then usually we have we call Gandhi. Gandhi is like very long wood made by maybe different wood, say sandalwood or maybe some cedar, whatever, something long wood, for example. And they have we have one stick, another stick. We will just like heat this way to monks, the full moon, new moon. We have to do some special teachings, practice monks together only, not lay people, only monks. So there are many ways to say some sound and numbers emergency meeting. Some looks like the normal conference meeting. And then Buddhists ring the bell, looks like emergency meeting. So everybody thought, what happened? You know, today is the ring the bell, the emergency. So everybody just surprised, what happened? And then they see, later people can figure out because the young monk destroying the bhikshu's house. And also he was very, very, very angry. You know, his just circulation is very fast. He almost become heart attacks because the wind element and blood pressure, and his red looks like painting, looks like red color completely. And everybody notice he's something wrong. And at the moment, the Buddha said, no, the bhikshu, you can look how much you have the power and anger. You have no peace at the moment. You need know when somebody destroying means with attachment more hurt. Your house like the other monks, nobody can hurt, nobody jealous, nobody hurt you. Now you see the retreat house is gone, your anger is more arise. I teach every day in impermanent. Why not use impermanent? There's also I build, enjoy, now let's go for new design or new one. Why you the anger? So Buddha keep teaching, slowly, and he realized. After that, he is the best compassion for student and Buddhas. Before, and his anger looks like explode, If you look wrong him, he will punching you any minute. So, but the anger, that kind of power. So also, maybe you can find Samantha, Rechungpa returned from India to Tibet, remember? And then he has a little bit ego. And Milarewa stay in the mountain and say, hey, my teacher stay in the mountain. He has more retreat experience. But I learning in scholar way from India. So I'm the more better than my teacher. He has a little bit ego, Ego is very bad to cannot receive the teaching. And if you will say the phone, if you are a lot of junk, and then no more receive, this right now with my phone, because I have 30,000 pictures, 600 recording things. Now the camera always say you need delete something. So this is the same to my mind. Junk collected so many things, no space to wisdom. So Milarewa thought, he's my disabled. I need to help him. I don't want him suffering. And Milarewa said, okay, we make tea for this section. Milarewa said, okay, can you bring tea, or bring water and maybe outside somewhere in the mountain? I will bring some piece wood and the 3-piece rock. We can make delicious tea. And then after he just go there collecting the water, he saw mountain horse. One mother in cave, right? Cave. What called the horse baby? What called cave? What the horse baby? What called?
Colt.
Yes.
Colt.
Pony.
No, pony is too little old.
It's a colt. You're right.
Right? And then 1, then 10, then 100. Suddenly, the whole leg is surrounded their mother and those, what do you call crocs? Colt and the mountain horse. Beautiful. He looks like, kids these days looks like cartoon, similar, and just, he cannot move his eyes and just a single point meditate. He's just looking, enjoy. Then suddenly, one horse dissolved to the 1, then 2, suddenly one horse, and one horse also will disappear. Then he realized, I was very long in there. I think my teacher is upset because I need to go, bring. Then he bring water, tea light, and just look there, and he can smell something burning smell. Paper, old paper, you can smell, right? And Milarepa just said, okay, Dagas and Daginis, especially the fire element deities, any harmful text burn right now. They have some black magic text, no benefit. And all the necessary one, Dagas and Daginis holding in space or sky. And he coming back, he's not happy. He's not happy because, he's all the texts he thought, I have good things. And the smell is burning, and he said, what happened? And Milarepa said, his simple answer is very simple. I thought you were dead. I don't need those texts, just are burning, And then he said, okay, now I know you jealous me, the Milarepa student asked to Milarepa. Milarepa said, no, I don't need jealous because I live the mountain. Mountain is my palace. All the wild animals, my friend. I'm the best in this world. Enjoy any place I can remove and go to here and there. And he just, Milarepa keep teaching many things. And what do you call this one? His hands like this, moving, right? Like this. He's not talking. Milarepa, what do you call it? Coming. He's coming like this. How much Milarepa keep teaching? He's never good. He's just build anger, see, jealous, and he's not talking. He's not talking. And then Milarepa said, "Okay, I give you teaching and many things. If you not listen, and I will just go to my place." So Milarepa just go in the clip, and this one called sand, and his power miracle. He looks like eagle. He fly. He flies, and just and Rejungba, he can see he's flying. Oops, he cannot fly. He was built too much already here. Now working, his teacher's gone. He cannot find that kind of teacher in this earth. You go to India, Nepal, Tibet, many things. He is very strong power. He said, that's it. I made great living Buddha in front of me. Unfortunately, broke in my eyes. I wish I will come back to his student this life and here. He just jumped in the cliff. What you call here? Suicide. Looks like he's jumped. And he's jumping here, and Milarepa was, the big landing. He's just there, comfortable, and then land near there. Say, okay, I told you many things, So before this one story, is beautiful one. You have the yak horn. So see, I will take many different yak horn. You don't shake the head. They have in the Milarepa bookstore. What do you mean?
I cannot find.
Yes, you can say yak horn story, Milarepa chapter. So the Milarepa's ego built because I'm more language better than you. I'm better this and that. He has counted things, and then Milarepa thought, today I need a little bit polish him. Otherwise, he's a little bit rough. His mind a little bit, And Milarepa would know where to hide, very flat. And Milarepa said, "Hey, can you bring this one yak horn? The yak or animal death, they dry horn there." And the Milarepa students said, "Wow, when people give you gold offering, you say no necessary. People give you silver, you say no necessary. Now I heard old man is more attachment. Now look, the yak horn useless. You're becoming more attachment." The Milarepa said, "Well, that's not bothering my practice, but sometimes useful, And he was caring, but mysterious. What this use? Yeah, Warren. And then the middle, the no way to hide. Middle just look in the space. Said, "Naga, bring right now heavy raining, a little bit small hills, And he was so cold. His student, anger is still, there, pumping. Looks like volcano. And Milarepa inside the yak horn, he sing the beautiful song. Maybe you can say here, a love song. And the teenagers, I want to hear the song. Or maybe country song, whatever you like. But he give the Vajra song. Say, "Hey, my son, why are you outside so miserable? Come in. The yak horn is very big. Looks like a hotel. Come in And he just looked, the sounds looked my teacher. He just lay down. Milarepa is not becoming small. The yak horn is not bigger, but he was perfect inside, enjoy. There's no wet, he's dry. He tried inside, his hand cannot go inside the yak horn. Of course, he cannot go his whole body. And Milarepa was just singing, I heard you're a very scholar. I heard you know many language. I said, how wonderful, but you cannot do what I do. You know, he was stunning. What do you call here? He's speechless. The Milarepa says, see, it's different between practitioners and non-practitioners. So did you found it? Where's my stick? Yeah, yak horn chapter and the yak horn. You found it?
Yes, but there are many songs, so I'm not sure which one.
We don't mind it. We love the Milarepa song. Milarepa song also looks like ice cream, you know? It's delicious. Vanilla flavor. So I think pretty much this is explanation there. So see, my point is how, even though how anger, but the condition come, they can change. And then the Milarepa said, the Rejungpa is a very powerful, devoted student, but he 3 times broken Samaya for Milarepa. He said, you don't need to go India. He said, I need to go my school. And he go to 3 different places. Milarepa said, I know if you lesson me, one lifetime become like me, Buddha, one lifetime. But you 3 Samaya broken, you need to rebirth 3 times. And then you become Buddhahood. Similar to say in here, easy language. I told you only drive 70 miles. You think you can drive 120 miles. That's why you get 3 tickets, you know. So that's why he is punished 3 tickets, big ticket, 3 lifetime to again. Then he will rebirth the enlightened. Yes. You found it? Okay. Now where is the yes, she found it. Yeah, I know.
This part is from Milarepa to Rechungpa.
Okay, what's the top bottom and the Guru's blessing from the entire Maya speech. I'm not meditating who speaks like the chat. Okay. Can you read this one? I explained the whole essence, but a little bit more flavor here.
The Guru's blessings have entered my body. I'm not a meditator who sits in ordinary form. Circumambulate and prostrate to this display of miraculous body, Rachonka. The Guru's blessings have entered my speech. I'm not a meditator who speaks idle chatter. I have a treasury of songs with key instructions. Keep their meaning in your mind, Rachonka. The Guru's blessings have entered my mind. I'm not a meditator for whom wrong notions arise. For the higher perceptions, the manifestation of awareness, have devotion and respect for Chompa. My son Machumpa's view is like a vulture, the king of birds. Sometimes it's high and sometimes it's low. Between high and low, stop and think. Don't be so hurried, my cloth-clad attendant. If the son is equal to the father, then come inside this yak's horn. The comfortable and spacious house is inside this yak's horn. The Chompa's meditation is like the sun and moon. Sometimes they shine brightly, and sometimes they're clouded. Between bright and obscured, stop and think. Don't be so hurried, my cloth-clad attendant. If the son is equal to the father, then come inside this yak's horn. A comfortable and spacious house is inside this yak's horn. My son Rachompa's conduct is like the wind. Sometimes it's calm, and sometimes it's rushing. Between calm and rushing, stop and think. Don't be so hurried, my cloth-clad attendant. If the son is equal to the father, then come inside this yak's horn. A comfortable and spacious house is inside this yak's horn. My son Rachompa's fruition is like a field harvest. Sometimes it's excellent, and sometimes it's blighted. Between excellent and blighted, stop and think. Don't be so hurried, my cloth-clad attendant. The son is equal to the father, then come inside this yak's horn. A comfortable and spacious house is inside this yak's horn. For the mind that's plagued by minor adverse conditions, this yak's horn's guest house is delightful, an excellent place. Son, your father beckons you to come. Son, it's not It's improper not to come to your father's home. I'm an old man. I'm long in the tooth. I've never gone to the land of India. Thus, I'm of little importance, and I'm in these cramped quarters. Son Rachongpa, your body is young. You've gone to India and served many scholars and siddhas. You've become important. So step inside these wide open quarters, inside this yak's horn where it's dry. There's no clinging to ego or to things as real. So Rachongpa, come inside this yak's horn. Thus he sang. Rachongpa thought to himself, will I be able to fit inside? Then he tried to enter the horn, but not even his head or hand would fit. Rachongpa thought, the Jetson's power may be real, or it may be not. But I do know the hail was real. Then trembling as he wept, he put his mouth up to the horn and offered this melody. Father Guru Jetson, please listen. This lineage servant, Drikung Dorje Jok, his view, meditation, conduct, and fruition are not high or low, clear or obscure, calm or hurried. Nor are they good or bad. They are right in their own place. Whether my cotton cloth is wet or dry, I supplicate you. Whether I match my father or not, I supplicate you. Thus he sang. Then the Jetson came out from the yak's horn and gazed into the sky. The wind settled, the clouds dissipated, and the warm sun shone down, drying Rachongpa's cloth garment. While sitting for a moment, the Jetson said, Rachongpa, your power is fine as it is. I knew that you did not need to go to India. Since I am satisfied with the teachings of Mahamudra and the 6 dharmas of Naropa, I never went to India. That you have now gone to India and received this other dharma that was wished for is excellent. Rachongpa said, Lama, now I am hungry and cold. Please let us go over to that tent to beg for alms. Now is not the time for begging for alms. I am famished right now. Please, we must go over. Okay, very well, we'll go ahead. In the first big tent there are 2 or 3 people.
Okay, so this is also very powerful story. And the Rajumba said, don't please complain me. You know, I know you will, what do you call English? I know you will say, yara, 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 you know. Oh, I'm hungry, I need to go to eat something. And they don't have food, and but there are no meat. 3 tents. He said, I think bigger is better. They will give for us maybe enough to food. Melody will say, no, maybe, you know, bigger is maybe better. What I'm thinking is maybe go to middle. But what I see, tonight we don't have karma to eat. Better we go to, you know, meditate, sleep. He not listen. So this one is beautiful. All Milarewa songs are beautiful. Now you're enough to have a flavor. So 100,000 song Milarewa, you can read once, twice. And you also increase your practice. Also you learn and many things through Buddha, because Milarewa was in the book. Okay. I think we can now, you can share the Vajrasattva sadhana. Again, keep the transmission. Then maybe some people need to go home. Maybe they homesick soon, so they need to transmission before, you know, otherwise become illegal. In the morning, no empowerment. Afternoon, no transmission, and go home. So we don't need that. So I will give the transmission, and then if you want to stay, and you can go home, and you can go happy to go home, whatever. Okay. So first we will give the transmission. Jiwa Braganta de Honile, Dorje de Wahonze, Wodrube, Rudu de Juzurun, the Wasawala, the Yosu Juwale, Zahelama, Dorje Sambaga, Torchi Jangum Jimbe, Jay Solo Yonzo Chava, Vajrasattva Sabarivara, Argam, Bading Bibi, Anganga, the New Deshada, Partiza Yosova Chava, Torje Samba Zambaje, Torje de Shinkwagon, Torje Tango Kundusan, Chanze Chana, Dorje La. Torsum Dogranda, the Dorje, the Rohona, Gorvale, Udun to Vedragon, Jensen Salar of Gujing. Was it the Dazundung, Jingdang, Sawan, Ladun, to the Jun, Shadi Tawan, and Ranigi, Sambu Nation, the Timidon to walk the good about Zigu. Medirang, Shidor Bara, Juro, Banda Sadu Samaya, Manubalaya, Vajrasattva Tenaba, the Dunda Membava, Sodogayam. Subaka Membava, Honorada Membava, Survasi de Membriando Survagama, Suzame, Tedamshirem Guru Hong, ha ha ha. Mongoven Solvada Mozambo Samaya Sahadu I Tasabang Bedam Langajurba, Boju Jensen, Rozo Tagaja, Gasavedo, Jesuji, the Dibdawashi, Sunday Daladan Beji, Wajang Barai, Juro, Kevande, Nududa, Josamba, Unit, Vajamal, the Salang, where Barai show. Okay. Now, whenever you have time, you practice Vajrasattva permission. You have the morning empowerment and then afternoon the transmission. Many our sanghas already we did retreat, Vajrasattva, Mandala, and Guru Yoga, many things, but some are new and you allowed to practice also. So now we can maybe short tea break, and after that, if you need to go home, take care of your animals and need to go here and there and okay, and you can stay also okay. Chanju Semjo Rinpoche Maji Panam Jijuru Jikjeba Nyamba Meba Kone Kondo Pevara Sho Bodhicitta, the excellent precious mind, whereas unborn may arise, whereas born may not decline, but ever increase higher and higher. Okay, 15 to 20 minute good tea break. And see you after that. You can play maybe some reciting mantras.